From Canyon Lanes at Morongo Casino, we're here for the title matches of today's JBT event. Handicap division first up today, as we have a rematch from a November tournament back in Vista. Justin Patten going up against Rance Dvorak again. Last time we bowled Justin, who's this guy, won, beating the bigger guy Rance. We'll see if Rance is able to turn the tables this time. Not if Patten does that, as he strikes in the second frame. They both opened in the first, and Rance is giving 25 pins. So he'll have to win the match by 25 to tie or 26 to win. Justin's only career title was that win over Rance. Rance has numerous top fives and a couple title matches, but has yet to bust into the JBT winner's circle. So we'll see what happens 9 frames from now. Much better shot in the first frame there, 10 in the pit. Rance completely dominated this tournament, leading from round 4 onward. Qualified first today at plus 209 after 5 games, and then kept the pace going in the semis to end up qualifying first at plus 264. He was 283 after 7 and kind of took the foot off the gas a little bit as he ended up qualifying first over Justin by exactly 100 pins, even with a 180 game 8, so really dominated this event. Standing deep inside, sending it out to the right, comes roaring back to the left and dices the rack, and wow, I don't know how he missed the 10 pin on that one. Oh, answers another question. Super Bowl Sunday here, we had some prop bets today. Each game was a different prop bet, and the bowlers got a chance to answer that on their scorecard, so there was 8 of them, and prop bet number 1 was who would win the coin toss, so if you answered New England, you're in good shape. Prop bet number 2 is who would score the first touchdown, and right there, as you can see, it would be the G-Men. Zach Cruz, yeah. So if you wrote down Giants on that one, you did well. Justin, a little guy who bowls like a Giant sometime, he cranks that ball pretty hard. Comes up high though and leaves himself the 6-10 after that strike in the second. But he'll still have that 25 pin lead if he can spare it up. Justin, one of those handicappers that the pin setter can't possibly put the pins down fast enough for him. He just races up there and bowls. And covers up the 6-10 very nicely. Little guy, but don't let his stature deceive you. He entered at a 153 average today. Smoked that. He was 172 up after 5. Struggled a little bit in round 2, but hung on to the number 2 seed. And defended that seed with a 196 to 176 win over Savannah Carr in the semifinals. Carr had won 2 games previously, defeating Vincent Nolan in round 2 and Trenton Rumleski in round 1. He made the 6-10 last frame, and oh, this frame slides by it. We talk about it over and over again. The younger guys don't take a lot of time, and obviously it's a situation where it's easy to be anxious and quick, but that doesn't allow your body a second to breathe and reset. Works great if you're on a roll, but it can also fall apart very quickly if you're not on a roll. Oh, Cameron finally learns to duck. Rance says he wants this title, and who can blame him? He's been so close so many times before. Oh, but got that ball out to the right. You saw that ball check early, and you see Rance's body language say all you need to know about it right there is the virtually impossible 4-6-7. However, we've had a 4-6-7 converted in the stepladder in this house before, about a year ago. Mark Myers did it. Mark bowling in the second stretch stepladder. Over there, it looks like he's about to go down to D-Ron though. And a mental mistake there from Dvorak is instead of getting the wood, he goes 7 out. Talk about that over and over again. We hate to see a blown count for no reason come back to haunt him later. Mentally and physically regroup here as he's trailing in the match by 3. After 4 frames, and still, of course, giving that 25. See him stand way far left. I'll finally get the camera over to him. Around 4th arrow, trying to wheel it out there, and that's what he's trying to do. Second very pretty strike, but his offense have not been helping him. The squares.
I have the 9 too. I just need to move.
Oh, wow. Patten pulls a Lindemann on that one. It's a solid 7 when he needs the strike in the 10th frame. Curtis's was a little more of a slam 7, but we'll get Justin credit for that. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you need to spend more time not doing your homework and watching these videos. Got a couple hundred hours worth of videos from this season alone. He's going to try and hook it into the 7, and he does. A nice job there from Justin. Another good turnout here. The beautiful Morongo Casino. This used to be Morongo Casino where we're bowling. And they expanded quite a bit to that towering structure that you can see for about 50 miles in every direction. And the old casino became the new bowling alley. Two-sided 24-laner. Ah, a beautiful shot there from Patten. The little guy shows no fear. He never does. Continues to lead by 3 plus the handicap. Dvorak can change that here with this strike working. He needs to do it sooner rather than later. Doesn't want to have to still be catching up at the bitter end. If I remember correctly, Dvorak needed to double at Vista to win the title. Got the first one, but not the second one. Key shot here with that strike working. There it is. Couldn't see the pins because he stayed down nicely with that one and followed it all the way to the pins. Rance's ladies trying to exhort the entire crowd here. Sometimes we have a couple hundred people watching at the end of the tournament, but today being Super Bowl Sunday today, it's a little bit sparse right now. Understandable. And then again, some of the parents are over there with Jared in the hospitality tents, aka mini casino. Jared doing what he does best. Oh, there we go, feed some more in. Shots get bigger and bigger for Dvorak here as we enter the 7th frame. Let's see, Rance said the Patriots would get the first touchdown, so he's not doing well on that prop bet, or didn't do well. And he said the Patriots would win the title, so he got that one right. Yeah, excellent shots there for Dvorak in the 7th and 6th frames. Rance and now Marguerite's, now Sean is sporting the new Miami Marlins cap. That's the first one of those I've seen. Right there, you see a bill on the very bottom right. Patten working on a strike now. Oh, and a bad break there for him. That's the type of Brooklyn hit that usually carries that old Brooklyn solid 10. Not to be this time, though. Up as quickly as can be at the 10. Good form though, cross lane with the ball that doesn't hook and covers up the spare. Nice job. Over and over we say any age and any average. Obviously a huge physical difference between Dvorak and Patten. It just doesn't matter, especially in the handicap division. Everybody knows about our younger scratch stars making waves right now in handicap. You can be blue, green, old, young. Beautiful shot. 6-year-old Stacy Lamb, of course, won our TPC a few years ago. We got winners and top 5 finishers under 10 years old and under 100 averages all the time. Rance came in at 181, and you can say goodbye to handicap there. That's going to skyrocket from this position. You'll have to consider going up to the yellow cards of the scratch division. 8th frame, he's got the 3-bagger working. Meanwhile, D-Ron climbs that ladder again. Oops, sorry. Oh no, and then disaster. You got it? It's okay, D-Ron. Disaster here for Dvorak as he leaves 4/5 of the Greek church. This time he does get his count. So it's a theoretical 136 in the 8th right now for Patten. And Dvorak has 137 through 8. So only leading by a pin, and he's got to find a way to make up 24 more of them, and now he's only got 2 frames left. What a disastrous 8th frame for him. That was an open field tackle. Stop him. All right, well, that's how you do it, by setting it up and setting up your 10th frame with the 9th frame strike. Nice recovery from both of his opens. He recovered with a triple last time. May well need to do that again. Let's see if Patten even gives him a chance. He can shut him out here with a big 9th and 10th. Going Brooklyn. Oh, instead he counters with a split as well. He shot a lot of right side cross lane spares in this match. This essentially just if he can do close to what he's doing on a 610, just shave that 3-pin. It's the right idea. And he has it. Wow, what a great conversion in the 9th frame there. My goodness. I hate 310s. 310s might as well be 710s when I bowl legally. I can't make them. Just can't make them. I fly by them or I chop them. It's ridiculous. And here he is already up in the 10th. Going high again. Wow. Right on top of the head pin there. That could have been anything. Lucky to get 9, but a 10 pin is obviously never easy. And he's up firing at it. Well, he's going to get it. Is he? No, he's not going to get it. It grabbed. So Patten finishes out at 164, which is 206 plus the pins. Dvorak can still get 197, which would be enough. So essentially the 25 pin difference puts Patten at 189. Strike 9 spare for Dvorak would be 186. So Rance, here we go again. 3 months ago he had to double to beat Justin Patten and win the title. He didn't get it. 3 months later, Rance Dvorak has to double to beat Justin Patten for the title. What amazing deja vu. Can he do it this time? The right lane just killed him. Couldn't get the ball from overhooking on the right-hand lane. Those 2 big splits and the 6 count doesn't matter at this point, and Justin is going to do it again and beat Rance for the title. My goodness. It's a painful one for Rance. He dominated this tournament to the very end, but you got to do it one more time, and Patten does it. We're back with Scratch Division action later on.